This is number 15, RB Santos of the Renegades. Matibay ka ba? Bangga na. Let's play football.
Okay, so ABP Touchdown is back, and we're here to cover the second game of Week 3 now between the Bandits and the Renegades.
The score was 42-0. Bandits, of course, winning that game.
Now the Bandits kind of put on a little bit of a showcase in this game here. I mean, they first of all they started rookie quarterback Manny,
Yes.
right, instead of our usual quarterback instead of Sunshine that we were expecting, right? So I mean, you know, this was I don't know if it was a strategic plan or just maybe to give Manny some touches, but
Baka na-late lang si Sunshine.
maybe.
No.
Maybe. I don't think so. The Bandits are pros.
The main reason for this is Bandits learned their lesson from last year. At the end of the year, we came short. Actually, the championship game, we had a few key injuries, me being one of them. The other notable one was the cap. All right.
Yeah, I remember.
And those positions, especially the cap, we had no one to replace him.
Right.
So this year, when they see an opportunity to get better, they take it. And this was that time. They worked on their second team mostly, gave other guys opportunity to play and to showcase their abilities.
Well, Manny did a fantastic job
He did,
in
he
that
did.
game. I mean,
I was actually surprised that he did that well, but coming from the Bronx, he's got to represent, right?
Yeah.
He knows how to play the game.
No, Manny brings some tude to the game. Yeah, he brings
Yeah.
some tude. So I mean, I love that guy. So he was able to find his typical receivers. So he found Emilio,
the darkness.
The darkness
the darkness and
with his boogie.
Famous
You gotta love
darkness
that
dance.
we
Yeah.
were able to witness the dark dance again. Yes,
Yes,
and the
yes.
fans look forward to that.
And early touchdown by Eldon Hernandez, Mr. Iron Man football himself.
Well,
Beast.
Edlin is definitely making a name for himself in the
He
league.
sure
Very,
is. He's
very
doing the
early.
right things.
I don't know how many touchdowns he had. I think he had
Three, I think so.
three touchdown runs.
Well, I think he had one waved off, and then he just went and got it back again. So he had a couple in that game for sure. You watched that game.
Yes.
Did you see anything? What did you notice about that game?
Nakita ko yung dynamic yung blocking ng Bandits when it comes to running game nila. So
Ever since naman, ever since.
So
naman.
yun yung pinaka talaga yung strength ng Bandits. Very disciplined yung linemen nila. And then once they engage dun sa mga defensive line, talagang they stick to their man. And then dun nagke-create yung play. Tapos nagke-create ng play kay Willie pag binibigyan ng fullback yung lead blocking. So
Speaking of Will, had a good game that day.
Yeah, he does a lot of things there. A lot of good things for the team. He leads the team. He's basically the coach, the play caller, and the player.
yeah, he motivates everyone.
Si Willie yung guest natin last week.
Last week.
I want to point out that from a young team's perspective, you've got to really recognize the smaller things, the things that we hardly talk about, which is special teams. I am a defensive man by heart, and I always will be, but special teams in this game set the tone. The first score was due to a punt block by my man Nick. And
Santiago.
was
Sinong nakakuha nun, pare?
the big shuffle himself, Big Mike Garcia, my man, in the middle.
Number 0.
Yeah, and he's got that huge vertical, about 1 inch. Anything higher than that, I think he would have burst. All right, but he tried to get that first step explosion, and he just couldn't get in the end zone.
Well, that's where you saw the big men in the stands kind of like cheering for
Of
him.
course,
because
they got to do the big man dance. And then the other notable special teams was the kick-off return by Waze. He ran that all the way, and I think he even muffed the ball. But if you focus on the little things, and I'm telling you, special teams is not little by any means. You can score off of that. You can win off of that, as the Bandits show.
Renegades, pare. Pag-usap natin yung Renegades sa game mo. Unfortunately for the Renegades, I mean, teams sila of former two teams, they kind of seem lost at that game. QB nila was doing great. Actually, si Eric Soriano.
Yes,
He was
yes.
doing great,
Solid.
man. He was passing accurately. Unfortunately, yung mga receivers nila.
But personally, I think defensively, they look better this week than they did last week.
Good.
Oh, for
So
sure.
there are strides being taken, and they're getting better. So should you guys.
So sa tingin ko yung defense nga nila nag-step up sa Renegades. So andun si Castri, Mamali, and the other guy.
Yes.
So maganda yung ano nila, yung mga stunts and yung mga blitz nila. So nakita ko yung mga effectiveness ng ano nila, plays.
Well, definitely. Once these guys get their chemistry together, you know, they're going to be a fun team to watch.
Yes.
Right, and I'm sure that you know they'll give you know some of our top tier teams a run for their money. Okay, that's game 2 of week 3 wrapped up, and ABP touchdown. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Preston Lynch from the Wolves, and you're watching ABP Touchdown on IBC.
Have you been to Skippy's lately? Great food from sunup to sundown, with the longest happy hour on this side of town, and 10 peso chicken wings all day, Monday to Wednesday, where you can watch your favorite sports live all day, every day. Skippy's Bar and Grill, a piece of Australia in the Philippines, mate. At the Forum BGC. For reservations, call 866-0578 or 949-888-9300.
Matibay ka ba? Banggaan na! Let's play football!
Magandang gabi mga kabanggaan. Dito na naman tayo sa ating Fundamentals Football 101 at ang topic natin ngayon ay special teams. By the way, this is the architect Dodi Palma.
And I'm J-Rocks.
Special teams. What do you mean by special teams, J-Rocks?
Special teams is that it's one of the most important aspects of the game. You can't actually start a game without special teams.
Exactly.
Okay, special teams basically consist of all the kicking aspects of the game. A kickoff, kickoff return, punt return, onside kick, onside return, PAT, point after touchdown, or field goal.
Ang dami nun ah.
Dami din yan. And of course, on that side, there's got to be a field goal block, PAT block. That's on defensive side naman.
So, parang ito ba yung minsan na-take natin for granted?
Oh, yes. A lot of, well, not on the higher level football teams, on the college level, even high school levels, and especially not in the pro level. But in this level where we're at now, where we're trying to get up to the next level, we tend to look past this game. And the Wolves is really capitalizing on that because they have a great kicker.
By the name of DJ Mello.
DJ.
Actually, he's probably the best kicker here in our league. Kaya ng field goal attempt.
Yeah, I've seen him kick a 40-yard field goal. So that's quite good for any league.
I think so far in this season, wala pa siyang mintis sa mga kicks niya. Lahat pasok sa field goal natin.
Yes. So why is he very important? Is of course after touchdown you have a choice of either going for a 2-point conversion, which is you run the ball in or you throw the ball into the end zone, or kick the ball. The difference between the two is the points. It's much harder to run the ball than it is to kick the ball.
Kaya 2 points yun.
Kaya 2 points yun. Kick, by his reputation, he's Mr. Automatic when it comes to PAT.
Piece of cake sa kanya.
Easy. It's such a nice little chip in.
Alright, pag-usapan naman natin hindi naman sa kicks, yung kalaban naman ng mga sumisipa, yung mga kick return.
Kick returns? Yes. Mga kick returns, there's kick return for, of course, kickoff and also punt return. Now, there are ways to counter where the ball is kicked to you. There's either return right, return left, return middle. Now, that is what the kicking team has to decipher from the return team.
Gano'n naman yung mga players na naglalaro nito sa mga special teams? Ano yung pinakaiba nila sa offense or sa defense?
There's actually no difference from the offensive guys or the defensive guys. In good teams, they actually get one of their fastest players, one of their strongest players to be on the special team. This is their chance to make an impact.
So anyways, that's about it for our special teams. Again, next week, ibang topic naman tayo. This is Dodi Palma again and
J-Rocks.
My name is JP Suarez from the Bandits. You're watching ABP Touchdown on IBC 13.
Have you been to Skippy's lately? Great food from sunup to sundown, with the longest happy hour on this side of town, and 10 peso chicken wings all day Monday to Wednesday, where you can watch your favorite sports live all day, every day. Skippy's Bar and Grill, a piece of Australia in the Philippines, mate. At the Forum BGC. For reservations, call 866-0578 or 949-888-9300.